will be live from NTAC. And it is a girls' show, so we're just really happy to have the gentlemen here. And the title of the show will be Girl Talk, and that's what we'll be discussing. When we open the show today, it will be Marnie who says, "Hey, girlfriends." And if the gentleman would come in and also, with the ladies in the audience, say, "Hey, girlfriend," and we want this to be loud and clear so our radio audience can hear it. So I'll be Marnie. "Hey, girlfriend." "Hey, girlfriend." Oh, fabulous. That is just great. Okay, they'll hear us all the way to...
New York. Wherever. Main Street.
I was thinking Italy.
You know what? If you eat cholesterol-reducing oatmeal for breakfast and top it with ice cream, then you could be an Airstreamer.
Good afternoon, ladies. It's time for Girl Talk with Donna, Vicki, and Marnie, brought to you by Snowfit, RV Potty, and Holding Tank Cleaner. And Travel-Ease, the little pill that gives big results for all your travel-related issues. So pull up a chair, find your telephone, and be ready to call and join in the discussion. The number to call is 555-NTAC. So take it away, Donna, Vicki, and Marnie.
I'm Marnie. Hey, girlfriends!
Hey, girlfriends!
Well, good afternoon. We have a wonderful audience here at NTAC this afternoon, where we are broadcasting live for the very first time from the NTAC Women's Club Tea. So get ready to call in and let's get started. I am here with Donna and Vicki, and Mary Ann is in the booth waiting for your call.
Hi, I'm Vicki.
And I'm Donna. And while we are waiting for these calls to come in, I have something to share.
Breaking news, breaking news.
I need to interrupt this broadcast with breaking news. It has been reported that at the NTAC membership meeting this morning, our own Health and Wellness Chairman, Jerry Hisholm, allegedly loaded a plate full of cookies and various sweets to take to his home. I ask you, what message does this send? We will keep you informed as this story unfolds. Now back to our regularly scheduled broadcast.
Okay, Donna, what else do you have?
Well, this came to me from a very special friend, and since the theme for the tea is girlfriend, I thought you might like to hear it. This is what she wrote. I just finished taking an evening course at Stanford University. By the way, did you know that our own Hill College is a satellite campus for Stanford? The last lecture was on the mind-body connection between stress and disease. The speaker, head of psychiatry at Stanford, said, among other things, that one of the best things that a man could do for his health is to be married to a woman. Whereas for a woman, one of the best things she could do for her health was to nurture her relationships with her girlfriend. At first, everyone laughed, but he was serious. Women connect with each other differently and provide support systems that help each other to deal with stress and difficult life experiences. Physically, this quality girlfriend time helps us to create more serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps combat depression and can create a general feeling of well-being. Women share feelings, whereas men often form relationships around activities. They rarely sit down with a buddy and talk about how they feel about things or how their personal life is going. Jobs, yes. Sports, yes. Cars, yes. fishing, hunting, golf. Well, duh, is there any of you gals out there that didn't even know that already? We share from our souls with our sisters, mothers, daughters, and friends. Evidently, that is very good for our health. He said that spending time with a friend is just as important to our general health as jogging or working out at the gym.
And so much easier, but wait. If you are a few rivets short of a complete set, you might be an Airstreamer.
There's a tendency to think that when we are exercising, we are doing something good for our bodies. But when we are hanging out with friends, we are wasting our time and should be more productively engaged. Not true. In fact, he said that failure to create and maintain quality personal relationships with other humans is as dangerous to our physical health
Really?
as smoking.
Donna, excuse me for interrupting, but we must take a commercial break before we do. If you and your significant others are really, really good friends and like to be trapped together in a tow vehicle hour after hour, day after day, and week after week, then you might be an Airstreamer.
You are tuned to NTAC, the Girl Talk with Donna, Vicki, and Marty, brought to you by SnugFit RV Potty and Holding Tank Cleaner. We all want our RV holding tank to sparkle like the outside of an Airstream. So just add one drop, yes, just one drop of SnugFit RV Potty and Holding Tank Cleaner to your potty one time a week. Yes, friends, you heard right. Just one drop, one time a week. This product may cause profuse bleeding from the eyes and or ears. Use only in the open space. Keep out of the reach of children. Keep away from pets. Do not pour on plates. Seek immediate medical attention if this product touches your skin. It is recommended that full body armor be worn while using this product. And remember, SnugFit RV Potty and Holding Tank Cleaner will make your RV holding tank sparkle like the outside of an Airstream. Now back to Donna, who was telling us about the importance of having girlfriends.
Well, before that, I have a gem of advice. Listen to this. If you will go to a potluck supper in a hailstorm, tornado, or walk through snow up to your ankles, then you could be an Airstreamer. Well, thank you, Mary Ann. Going on. So in conclusion, every time you hang out with your gal pals, just pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself for doing something good for your health. So let us advance friendship with our girlfriends. Evidently, it's very good for our health.
I like that, Donna. So, all the time we spend with girlfriends is actually doing us something good. I always thought I was just having fun. What about sisters? I always have fun with them.
Oh, of course, sisters can be the best of friends. And my mom told me that my friends will come and go, but my sister will always be a part of me.
When we say sisters, we mean all sisters, cousins, aunts, friends, and in-laws. Of course, our families bless our lives.
Well, I've lived a few years on this planet, and here is what I have learned. Time passes, life happens, distance separates, children grow up, jobs come and go, love waxes and wanes, hearts break, parents die, colleagues forget favors, careers end, but sisters are there no matter how much time and how many miles are between you.
When we began this adventure of life, we had no idea of the incredible joys and sorrows that lay ahead, nor did we know how much we would need each other. A good friend will be there during those times that we walk the lonesome valley.
This is Mary Ann in the booth. Our first call is from Sally Ray.
Okay, pass her through, Mary Ann.
Hi, this is Sally Ray. With almost 100 years of life under my belt, I think I may know something about this subject. And I can state for a fact that an understanding friend is better than a therapist, and cheaper too.
So true, Sally Ray.
And friends are like fine wine, which I do not drink, but have been told gets better with age. By the way, you know you are getting old when everything either dries up or leaks. I have found that my friends who lie about their age reach a point when they start bragging about it. Well, there I go again, Lord. Keep your arm around my shoulder and your hand on my big mouth. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for your wisdom, Sally Ray. We are so happy you called. Be sure to give us a jingle when you reach the century mark.
I sure will, hon. And I'll give you my beauty tips whenever I call back.
Well, I didn't know this, but if you have an RV that looks like a giant baked potato, a galvanized garbage can, or a silver Twinkie that has AIRSTREAM on the front, then you could be an Airstreamer.
Next, we have a call from Ladybird.
Oh, I'll take that one. I love Ladybird. I didn't know she could make phone calls. But wait, Ladybird, just one moment. If you don't mind dressing up like a hobo, a clown, acting like you're a radio announcer, flamingo, bumblebee, or anything else your good friends dream up, then you could be an Airstreamer.
This isn't Ladybird, for goodness sake. My name is Katie Hurd. And I just wanted to tell your listeners that Sandra Dallas and Fanny Flagg write wonderful books about girlfriends, if anybody's interested.
Yes, indeed. Do you have any other reading suggestions, Katie?
Well, since you ask, I do. I think that The Friday Night Knitting Club by Katie Jacobs is good reading, as well as The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Montcondell. Well, that's all I got to say. Goodbye.
Well, that was interesting.
Our next caller is Gerta for Donna.
Well, hang on, Gerda. You might want to hear this. If you laugh a lot and are never crabby, then you could be an Airstreamer. All of the crabby slots are filled. Okay. Hi, Gerda. What can I do for you?
Hello, this is Gerta from the north. Yeah, you betcha. And I wanted to tell your listeners that great minds think alike. Yeah, you betcha. Especially when we are female. And girls are right on track today, yeah. I know why we need girlfriends.
Do tell.
Yeah, because men never do what they are supposed to do, therefore.
Oh, my goodness. I would like to remind our audience that the views expressed by our callers do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of this program.
Okay. I think that's enough of our calls for now.
Yeah.
I agree.
Girl talk. Yes. Yes. Hold on a sec. Actually, we do have one more call, and he says it's important. Who wants to take it?
You take it.
Okie dokie. Off air, right?
Yes. Well, as long as we have a little break. Did you know that if you don't mind sleeping in a Walmart parking lot once in a while, you are probably an Airstreamer?
About the article you read, Donna, my grandmother told me when I was very young to never be without a gal pal.
Well, you know, something else I've heard also, this is kind of close to home, Jerry, you'll understand. If you are not embarrassed to eat 3 desserts or more at a potluck supper, then you could be an Airstreamer. But other things, I'll talk about in a minute.
When my mother reminded me how important it is to stay close to my sister, I wonder if she knew it would actually be good for my health. She said, "Be mindful that happiness is not based on possessions, power, or prestige, but on the relationships with people you love and respect."
Since I don't have a sister, I rely heavily on my good friends. The professor was so right about how important they all are in my life. Gems may be precious, but friendship is priceless.
Again, a little reminder, the views of our radio audience are their own and not those of this program. So gentlemen, we apologize if you've been offended today. Due to a flood of calls in the last few minutes, our system has been overloaded, and we regret to announce that we will be unable to take any more calls today.
It's time for a commercial break, isn't it? You are listening to Girl Talk with Donna, Vicki, and Marty on NTAC, live from the Intact Tea. Brought to you by Travel-Ease, the little pill that relieves all the issues that pop up when you are on the road. Whether you are caravanning, flying, or cruising, Travel-Ease will give you relief from the dreaded constipation, motion sickness, swollen ankles, stiff joints, heartburn, or the heartbreak of hemorrhoids. Even broken femurs, Willie Mae, and other travel-related issues. This product may cause excessive facial and or ear hair growth in women over 50. In some test cases, premature wrinkles have occurred in women under the age of 30 and in rare cases death. Now, back to our hostesses, Donna, Marnie, and Vicki.
Well, let's all run out and get some of that Travel-Ease.
This has been fun for us, and we hope you have enjoyed the show so far. Now we have a little bit of poetry sent in to us by Janie. It's called Can You Relate? Author Unknown.
When I was in my younger days, I weighed a few pounds less. I needn't hold my tummy in to wear a belted dress. But now that I am older, I've set my body free. There's comfort of elastic where once my waist would be.
Inventor of those high-heeled shoes, my feet have not forgiven. I have to wear a 9 now, but I used to be a 7. And how about those pantyhose? They're sized by weight, you see. So how come when I put them on, the crotch is at my knee?
I need to wear these glasses as the print's been getting smaller. And it wasn't very long ago. I know that I was taller. So my hair has turned to gray and my skin no longer fits. On the inside, I'm the same old me. The outside has changed a bit.
But on a positive note, I've learned that no matter what happens or how bad it seems today, life does go on and it will be better tomorrow. I've learned that you can tell a lot about a person by the way she handles these 3 things: a rainy day, lost luggage, and tangled Christmas tree lights. I've learned that making a living is not the same as making a life. I've learned that life sometimes gives you a second chance. I've learned that you shouldn't go through life with catcher's mitt on both hands. You need to be able to throw something back.
And I've learned that whenever I decide something with an open heart, I usually make the right decision. I've learned that even when I have pains, I don't have to be one. I've learned that every day you should reach out and touch someone. People love a warm hug or just a friendly pat on the back. And I've learned that I still have a lot to learn. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.
Thank you, Marnie and Vicki. And yes, I can relate. Can you? Now, a special treat, a musical treat. We are so blessed to have this special person as part of our community, and I cannot praise his talent enough. So please welcome my good friend, Bob Kimmer.
Now for those in our studio audience, we will be singing some Christmas songs as soon as we sign off the air. So stay around. This is Vicki wishing you a very Merry Christmas from all of us here at Girl Talk.
We wish to say a special thanks to Charles Scott, our sound man, who can turn the music back on, for a job well done. Thank you, Charles. You never fail. Girl Talk has come to you live from the NTAC Women's Club Tea and the dinner on NTAC Radio and brought to you by Snufflet RV Potting and Holding Tank Cleaner, the cleaner that will make the inside of your RV holding tank sparkle like the outside of an Airstream. And Travel Ease for all of your travel-related issues. Be sure to read all warning labels before using these products. This is Mary Ann signing off for Donna, Vicki, and Marnie, wishing you a good day and Merry Christmas.